partnership that one thing that we do is we create that partnership with the real estate agent. We don't have thousands of realtors that we're mailing to. We don't have thousands of realtors we're inviting to our events. We're inviting our partners, people that we want to help grow their business. And this is one of those beneficial things, just talking with you and learning, it's huge. I think one thing that I want to ask you later, which was something that I had an issue with years ago, is ego. I think a lot of people that are already selling and are doing, they're doing great. Sometimes they can't get to the next level because of ego. And I want to hear your take on it, because that was me 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I thought I had the secret sauce, and I was like, we're doing great. We're producing well. And I actually have to sit down with somebody one day and they're like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And I'm like, I'm fine. I'm happy with what I'm doing. And they're like, that's it. This is where your level's at. You've hit your ceiling. And I started questioning it. And I'm like, she's like, you're letting yourself get in your own way. You're not opening yourself up. You're not listening to these things of the outside influences. And like the conference that I met you at, I go to as many conferences as possible to hear, like, obviously not every conference is awesome. Not every speaker you're going to jive with. I obviously, enjoy what you said. And I was very fortunate to spend time with you at, Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Universal. That was pretty cool. Had a great time there. And, it's a great thing. And ego, I feel like, gets in the way. So what do you think about how do people move that aside or try this? Some people say, I already know how to sell. I don't want to try this communication. What do you say to them?
Well, one, I won't fit a round peg into a square hole. All right. I don't chase. You heard me say earlier, naivety. All right. Does naivety sound like an ego-driven thing? It's not. Naivety pretty much means there's so much I don't know.
Right.
All right. I keep reading. I keep learning. I keep growing. I believe in not risking all. For example, like being okay knowing that you're like. When it comes to working out, I use analogies like working out. I probably am sacrificing growth because I won't do anything that's got the name of a country like Bulgarian or Romanian in front of it when it comes to working out. So I won't injure myself in that regard. In communication, I've never given a perfect talk. I've been doing it 27 years, not one time, not mortgage con, nowhere. Yeah. I've never given a perfect talk. Yet the compliment is I keep getting invited back. But in myself, no such thing as a perfect talk. I think I had to take a long, hard look at myself at 40 to 42. I didn't date. My picker was off. I've been married. I'm amicably divorced. Love my ex-wife. We get along really well. But I had to look at myself. It's a complete removal of ego when you're like, I have got zero figured out. I need to figure these scenarios out. I think when it comes to the fact of I've got an Ashley Bedford who trusts in my guidance and she's achieving what she's achieved. Well, she thinks that she can grow. So here's what I find happens. If someone's in their own head, they can't grow at all. I'm not here to try and break that.
Yeah.
My clients that come on board are always they fit into two categories. I get the Ashley Bedfords where they've already achieved a lot. Jamie, teach me one thing I don't know that can go with me. I can show you a text message from someone last night, mortgage guy, who goes, Jamie, you taught me the words at least. That's been worth more than the fee alone. Just teaching the words at least, all right?
Because people don't use it. It's not a normal conversation.
Well, if people later on stay and maybe on the podcast, I'll throw out why it works, all right? But if people actually understood the power of using the words at least consciously when asking for business, it would elevate their chances. With selling the right thing earlier, we were talking about is if you're on a phone call with someone, if you're sending an email to someone, you're selling a phone call. If you're on a phone call with someone, you're selling a meeting. It's not to tell them everything that I can do and answer every question. With regards to the only other people I get in my life are the rookies who are aspiring to be the Ashley Bedfords, Joey, where they'll do it. They prove that they don't have the money, but they're resourceful, all right, to do it. Then you've got the rest of the world in real estate where they're in the middle, and then they've got ego without achieving what it is, and they've not even had the capacity to internalize where are my missing ingredients. But no, I look, if we both look at Matt Ishbia, could we say he knows things about business that you and I definitely don't know?
Absolutely. And, okay. And do you ever sit in one of his talks when he has his morning meetings and he'll say at the end of the meeting, he's like, I write down things. He's like, I'm never perfect. He's like, I get better every day. He actually takes notes at his own meetings. what he did wrong. You know, he has people taking notes from it. It's just self-improvement. So when you said that perfect part, I was like, yeah, there's no such thing as a perfect talk. There's no such thing as a perfect meeting. You always can always improve on something.
This podcast is not perfect.
No.
And it doesn't, but nor should it have to be.
Right.
I focus so much on the human component, Joey, that I would rather get things royally wrong, all right, than it be like this perfect scripted
Yeah.
setup.